Hi, my name is Todd Stave. I run a company called Vigil, and we have invented the coolest thing for drones. We can take any drone off the shelf and put it on a power tether and keep it in the air indefinitely. No more of this 20-minute or 30-minute battery life stuff. You can keep your drone in the air all day long. I know, I've seen it, we've done it. This is perfect for first responders, law enforcement, news media, or anybody else who has to keep their drone in the air for longer than a 30-minute flight duration. Also, once it's in the air, you can put anything you want on it and set it and forget it. You don't have to have anyone standing there flying it. Put a camera on a spot, keep it up there all day. Lights, communications, anything you want on a drone. Let's take a look. Here you see the drone next to the Pelican case. Inside the Pelican case is about 100 meters of tether on a spool. As the drone takes off, the first 10 feet is slack so that there's space between the drone and the Pelican case. Once it gets to the end of the slack, the tether pays out. The tether is about 100 meters long and will react to the pull of the drone on a very, very light tension. The drone can move from side to side just like it would as if it was flying without a tether. However, it has to stay on the tether, so it can't move very far. It is a set it and forget it, though. Once you put the drone in place, the GPS should hold the drone still, and you can put the controller down. As long as there's power going through the tether, that drone will stay where it is for an unlimited flight duration. This is perfect for surveillance, law enforcement, first responders, lighting, communications needs, or anything else that requires an aerial platform with an unlimited flight duration. It interacts with the drone by taking the factory batteries out and putting our tether system in with a battery replacement module, or BRM. The BRM is substantially lighter than the factory-supplied battery, but the weight is about the same because the drone has to lift the tether. So the payload doesn't suffer much at about 50 to 100 feet, after which you begin to lose a little bit of payload capacity. If the power tether system does fail, there are two supercapacitors and a small battery on board. The user is given a warning that there's a low voltage, and he has to bring the drone back to the ground within a matter of about 2 minutes before the supercapacitor and the backup battery runs out. The onboard power also provides peak power in the case of a wind gust or other peak demand needs. The system runs off a 220 volt, 110 volt, or automotive battery system. As you can see here, just as the line paid out, the spool will spool back in as the drone descends. There's no slack in the line. There's a fleeting sheave and a stepper motor that brings the spool back in so that it's neatly spooled inside the case. It never gets tangled up. The spool is reactive. It doesn't push or pull anything. It simply responds to the drone. This has got a retail price of about $7,000, and if you need more information, please contact Vigil at www.bluevigil.com.